Good morning, everyone. How is it outside? Is it hot? Yeah. It's pretty hot right now inside. Yep, lots of hot air. So welcome. This is your 6th grade awards assembly. This is the first one that you guys have had. Are you excited? Yeah. You don't know what to expect, right? How do we feel about going into 7th grade next year? All right, how about this? How do you feel about one more day of school? I figured I'd get a better reaction out of that. So, without further ado, we will get started. We start off with our Unified Arts Award and Mr. Kutu, who's not here. Oh my goodness. Okay. When Mr. Kutu walks in, we all need to clap, okay? We'll embarrass him a little bit for being late. Miss Thomas. Yay. Howdy, everyone. I'm Mrs. Thomas. I am the health teacher here. And unfortunately, I don't get to say my line since Mr. Kutu kind of sets me up for my original line, which is that we're supposed to choose just 2 students of the whole 6th grade to give this award to. And I'm a new teacher, so I follow the rules. But some of my other UA friends give more than 2 awards. But I'm just giving 2 awards right now. That was a long story, sorry. You all are awesome. I'm so excited that I got to start teaching with all of you as 6th graders, and I'm so excited that I'm going to get to see you continue to grow, which is really fun as a teacher because I see the whole school, and I see you every year. So the criteria for my award has to do somewhat with academics, but most of it has to do with attitude, work ethic. The main rule in my class is to be kind. So I'm looking for people who are kind to each other, kind to themselves, and somebody who brings something to the classroom with questions, discussions. When they do projects, they put their heart and soul into it, and I get to know them through their work in the classroom. So I have 2 awards. The first award goes to a person who is pretty much one of the hardest working... I knew that was going to happen while I was talking too, but that was awesome. That was so awesome. Okay, first award to the hardest working, kindest, and one of the most respectful people that I know. And I am going to also say, which most people also say, it's really hard to just give 2 awards out of the entire 6th grade, right? But again, I'm a rule follower, so I'm giving 2 awards. This student is always trying their best, does amazing work, and this student asks really thoughtful questions and really pushes the learning of other students in my classroom. So the first award goes to Emily Vincent. All right, the second award that I have goes to a student who's really creative and was always using creativity in the projects that they produced. And again, like I said, I love to see people put who they are into the work that they do. Was really thoughtful in the work that they did. Mr. Kutu's upstaging me again. It's okay. Thoughtful in the work that this person produced, worked with everybody in the class really well, no matter who they were working with. They're kind, respectful, always doing their best work. And this award goes to Kieran Costello. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow, and then I'll say have a good summer. I'd like to introduce Mr. Kutu.
Good morning, everybody. I appreciated that greeting just because everybody was early. Anyways, I really want to go on summer vacation now. It's really hard to narrow down these awards because I have so many kids that are actually incredibly talented and give me amazing artwork. And this is actually one of the toughest things to do this time of the year. But anyways, what I did is I choose my awards based on a student always being positive, pleasant, always having outstanding effort, attitude, behavior. All projects are exceptional. All projects are passed in. Always willing to participate and set up, clean up. Always a team player. So the first one is going to go, what I'm going to do is I have a few of them here, so I'm going to actually say the names and then they can all come up. First one is Ashlyn Walsh. Alexandra Harrington. Gabriel Minuti. Jessica Bevins. And Sean St. Pierre. Those people can come up. Hello. Thank you for waiting for me. Oh, hold on a second. Ashlyn Walsh right there. Alex Harrington, good. Gabrielle. Okay. Somebody else. Here's Mr. Pratt.
Hi everybody, my name is Mr. Pratt. I was here on time. It was an absolute pleasure to work with this sixth grade this year. What a wonderful group of students we have here, and to me, the glass is half full because I get to work with you for another 2 years. It's always sad to say goodbye to the eighth graders, and amazing to see them when they walk back in their senior year. But I feel really fortunate to work with you guys for 2 more years. When I give out my award, I look for something a little bit beyond just being an A or A+ student. The Tiger Expectations is something that we uphold that was written by students. It just makes a lot of sense, and I hold myself to those expectations. And the students I give these awards to are the ones that follow these expectations in and outside of my classroom. It's those moments that you don't think anyone's noticing, and you're just doing the right thing. You're being kind, and you're contributing to our community. That matters. It could be a pencil case falling over and spilling across the floor, and someone just helps the person kind of clean up. They don't do it just because the teacher's there. They do it because it's the right thing to do. So I have 2 students here that I would like to present the General Music Award to. Jillian LeBlanc and Dot Nguyen. Dad? I'm sorry, Dad. I said Dot. It's the microphone. It intimidates me. Dad, ladies and gentlemen. Well, hello everybody. So, being in a similar situation with the other Unified Arts teachers, this sixth grade class is awesome. This is a very difficult time during the year to have to narrow down a whole. We had the trimester, so 3 giant groups of students, and to narrow it down to 2 students is very difficult. We focus so much on sportsmanship, on character building, obviously being physically active, but your ability to work as a team. And something else that goes into the award, and something that really separated these 2 students this year, was their ability to change the culture of the class.
So when they come into the class, regardless of what the mood is in the class, they come in and the mood just changes. On days that they're not in class, the mood and just the way the class goes is just a little bit different. You can notice that there's a difference. So it's been an awesome year. Again, a very difficult time to try to narrow these down. So the writing on the award says, this physical education award is given to the student who truly exemplifies the attributes that are the foundation of the Pelham Memorial School PE program. This type of student demonstrates excellent participation, values, sportsmanship, and most importantly, excellent character. Their efforts truly enhance the PE experience for the entire class. So this year, the award goes for the girl, Jillian LeBlanc. And for the boys, Lars Helgemo.
Good morning. So computer class, obviously I kind of work you guys first on your skills of typing speed, which you will be thankful to me at some point in your life for teaching you how to type fast or pushing you towards that goal. You know that I am retiring, so I will not be here next year, but I hope that whoever you have pushes you to continue with your speed, because that skill is invaluable as you get older. As far as my awards, I look for that student that I can say, you know what, they're just going to help whoever is around them. They're going to ask questions. They're going to be positive. They're going to push themselves to do better as the trimester goes through. So I broke the rules. I do have 3 recipients this year. So I'll call the 3 names and then you can come down. Jack Druin, Sophia Jonkis, and Molly Copley.
Good morning, or should I say bonjour? Bonjour, bonjour. I, like my colleagues, had a really hard time choosing award recipients. I have so many wonderful French students. I feel blessed, and it's been a great year. You guys are a terrific class. So thank you, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to call the 2 people up, actually, and if you could just hold your applause till they come up. Okay, thank you. My female award recipient is Alexandra Harrington. And my male award recipient is Gabriel Lubau.
Hope you didn't peek. Okay, so before I forget, everyone's doing the summer challenge this summer, right? Yeah. Excellent. So adults, tell your students to check their emails if they haven't already. We have a summer challenge where they can read, do some vocabulary, and earn prizes. Okay, library. first student, I have to agree with all the teachers who've already come up here, is you guys are awesome. You've been so much fun, and you really are a great class, and I cannot wait to see what you do next year and what you come up with. So, my first student, I like to call the student my little helper. Every day before class, actually I think the student was the first student in the door every day, they would come, I'm not sure, oh boy. Well, anyways, they took care of the Chromebooks that we would borrow. And very enthusiastic, very helpful, and I'll just say it, Nolan Monet, come on down. My next student, whenever the student didn't understand anything, they would ask questions. And they're so good at asking questions that I think they got one of the highest grades in the class. And this person's Megan Peckin. Peckin? So have a great summer, and don't forget, you can always email me if you get bored.
Good morning. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Mrs. Saunders. I teach band. I am the UA teacher that has the distinct pleasure of having your students every day for the entire year and sometimes twice a day. So I've gotten to know them really well. They've been a fantastic class. They're actually the biggest sixth grade class I've ever had, which is amazing. So I give two kinds of awards. The first one is a growth award, and it's for students in recognition of consistent and exceptional growth in the area of instrumental music. And I'm pretty sure every kid in the band right now is thinking, that's me, and you're right. Every single one of you has become really a fantastic musician, but I had to choose some students who've gone above and beyond, taken it really, really to the next level. And so the two recipients of the Growth Award are Matt Canacesso and Rosie Day. My second award highlights the other most important thing about band, and this is the Leadership Award. This is in recognition of outstanding leadership and commitment to excellence, kids who have really taken to heart the goals of the department and really exemplified leadership. And so the two recipients of this award are Lucas Garcia and Emily Vincent.
Okay, so our next awards are going to be the Core Academic Awards, and I would like to invite Mrs. Shantler up to the podium.
Hello. So like everyone else, it was really hard to pick two. I had a lot of great science students. We had, our criteria was a extremely high grade point average and a lot of great effort in science. And hopefully someone that really likes science too. So my awards go to Ben Reardon and Jillian LeBlanc.
I'm Mrs. Ascanio, and I teach science upstairs, and the upstairs awards go to Emma Sullivan and Lucas Garcia.
Let's go with ELA this time.
All right, so we gave up many lunch periods talking about different kids and how to choose who got the best ELA work, because there are so many great readers and writers in the 6th grade, and it was really a pleasure to work with you guys this year. So my upstairs awards go to Emily Vincent and Dat Nugent. Running away. Where's she going? You scared her away. Come on, Emily. You don't get to run away from me. Not till tomorrow. Congratulations, sweetie.
Okay, I definitely had a difficult time making this decision. I want to tell each and every one of you on the 6th grade downstairs team that I was very impressed with the quality of work that you put out in English this year. With that being said, because there were so many of you who were so excellent, I looked at my students carefully and thought to myself, you know, who are those individuals who go the extra step, who are kind, who are conscientious to others, who care about the work that they put out, and are always appropriate and respectful when dealing with their peers and with their teacher. So I have selected Miss Elizabeth Libby Johnson and Ryan Morin. Sorry. And Ryan is absent today, I believe. Thank you.
The box for you. Okay. Can we have our math teachers, please?
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Tessier. I teach math on the downstairs team. And again, I'm just going to say, similar to what everyone else had said, it was a very hard decision. I don't base my decision only on academics, but I also look for effort, participation, and students that have a really good, positive attitude. So my first award is going to Alexandra Harrington. And my second award is going to Ryan LaPlante.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Van Loan and I teach math for upstairs. It was a really good, kind group this year and it was a really difficult decision, but nonetheless, I did select 2 students, Rosalie Day and Adrian Villanueva.
Can we have social studies come up, please?
That's everybody. I'm just going to say a little something that will just... Sure. Yeah.
So there are 4 of us that teach social studies in 6th grade. Mrs. Miller is out on maternity, so Mrs. Schulte is covering for her. And then we all teach 1 social studies downstairs. My social studies awards are going to go to Kate Berg and Bradley Sprague.
And my social studies awards go to Carter Jazokos and Ashlyn Walsh.
And my awards are going to Matthew Cabral and Eva Churko.
On behalf of Mrs. Miller and I, Mrs. Schulte, I'd like to congratulate to Mason Kettlar and Abigail Sullivan.
Now I'm going to do student of the month now. So, all right, congratulations to our core winners, recipients, I should say. The next thing we are going to do is students of the month, and we have students of the month for every month, September through May, that the students have already received their awards, but we would like to recognize them today. So, Mrs. Chandler and Mrs. Ascanio are going to announce those. And if those recipients could just stand when your name is called, and if you could hold your applause until the end. And at the end, we are going to announce the June recipients, and they can come up and get their certificates. So, you want to know?
Sure. So for September, we had Atiana Garcia and Justin Damaris.
Matt Cabral and Jillian LeBlanc. Did you want them to come up?
No, they were standing. For October, we had Kylie Chamberlain and Kieran Costello. Just tell them to remain standing. Guys, please stay standing, all of you. September, October, okay?
October for downstairs was Ryan LaPlante and Caitlin Golan.
November upstairs, Lydia Ouellette and Lucas Garcia.
Jesse Killian and Elizabeth Johnson.
December, Jessica Johnson and Logan Dumont.
Alex Harrington and Ben Harrington.
January, Bella DeRoche and Jace Perry.
Ashlyn Walsh and Ben Reardon.
February, Sammy Edwards and RJ Whiting.
Morgan Atkinson and Joe Masadi.
For March, Emma Sullivan and Jacob Hupper.
Dana Bernesh and Mikey Luffs.
For April, Emily Vinson and Gabe Lubo.
Hannah Pellerin and Nathan Maslinen.
For May, Jessica Johnson and Thomas Harvey.
Eva Churko and Matt Canacesso.
All right, guys, you can have a seat. We're going to call up the June recipients.
Can we get a round of applause for our September through May? Congratulations.
Okay, on the upstairs team, Ava Lahane and Zach James.
Yep, come on up. And downstairs, we have Abigail Gates and Jack Druin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I now have the distinct honor of announcing honor roll for the year. So, amazingly, there are several. So, if you could hold your applause until the end so everyone can hear their name, I would appreciate it. And if the upstairs and downstairs teachers could help me out. So just tell me which one's which one. Okay. So, Morgan Atkinson, Jonathan Ashton, Isaac Bates. Come on up. Come on up. No clapping. We'll clap at the end.
Do you want them to stand over here?
Yep.
They're just going to go back up.
Jackson Becca, Ava Karen, Eva Turco, Luca Colarusso, Michaela Contois, Cameron Cook, Jude Coria, Karen Costello. No. Madison Cody, Owen Crowley, Michaela Cruz, Ireland Curran, Aaron Davidson, Nathan DeAngelis, Nathan D. Carteret, Justin Damaris, Aiden DeRoche, Jack Druin, Alyssa Dew, Samantha Edwards, Kyle Eli, Kristen Figueroa,
Congratulations, Jack.
thank you. Jacob Fredette, Abigail Gates, Donovan Greenwood, Kyle Hardy, Benjamin Harrington, Peter Hemmendinger, Dominic Perlin, Shyla Higginbottom, Zachary James,
Nice job.
Jackie Collegian,
Good job.
Mason Kellar, Madison Kite, Lauren Lacoste, Ryan LaPlante, both of them?
Brian.
Okay. Haley LeBlanc, Russell Leonard, Gabriel LeBau, Nathan Maslanic, Zoe Maxwell, Nathan McFarland, Ian McHorring Sergi, Connor Manier,
Joe Masati, Megan O'Leary, Lydia Willette, Henry Paquette, Memphis Patterson, Hannah Pellerin, Brian Regan, Emily Remus, Nicole Shantler,
Good job.
AJ Songini,
Good job, Brian.
Gwyneth Sprague, Bradley Sprague, Sean St. Pierre, Delaney Stevens, Taylor Zatella.
There you go. Good job, Sean.
Yeah, Sean,
Sorry, I didn't realize.
Okay. Jacqueline Tarr, Connor Travis, Divine Uzum,
Jackie, nice job.
Richard Whiting.
Congratulations, Divine.
Congratulations, honor roll recipients. Lots of hard work. Now we have the high honors, which is all A's for the entire school year. And again, please hold your applause till the end. Angelina Balzotti, Jasmine Beckett, Kyle Beckett, Alex Biot, oops, sorry, Dinah Bernesh, Morgan Burton, Jessica Bevins, Kate Burke, Matthew Cabral, Matthew Cantacesso, Kylie Chamberlain,
Nice job, Kate.
Jake Sela, Molly Coakley, Rosalie Day, Isabella DeRoche, Travis DeRoche, Nolan Drew, Logan Dumont, Lucas Garcia,
Congratulations, Nolan.
Caitlin Golan,
Caitlin.
Alexander Harrington, Thomas Harvey, Jacob Hupper,
Katie, good job.
Elizabeth Johnson, Jessica Johnson, Sophia Jonkus,
Good job, kids. Congratulations. They're upstairs.
Carter Jazokis, Jesse Killian,
That's fine.
oh, sorry,
Sorry.
Jillian LeBlanc,
Mine too. Carter, good
Ava
job.
Lehan,
Jesse, nice job. You're welcome.
Michael Luff, Gabrielle Minuti,
Nice job, Mikey.
quiet please, let's be respectful. Ryan Morin, Ryan Musa, Samantha Moyer, Dat Nugent, Eliana Pacheco, Ben Reardon,
Congratulations.
Jocelyn Ryder, Jack Sheehan,
Congratulations, Ben.
Abigail Sullivan, Elise Sullivan,
Good job.
Emma Sullivan.
Put them all in one class. You got it.
Olivia Todd. Kaylee Trong.
Congratulations, Elise.
Adrian Villanueva. Emily Vincent.
We'll find it, Olivia. Don't worry.
Ashlyn Walsh. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not done yet.
Congratulations, honey.
Thank you. Reese Wells. Cashlyn Willis.
Nice job, Reese. Congratulations.
Congratulations to all our high honor recipients. Okay, the next awards will be for the Geography B, so if we can have the Social Studies teachers come up.
Sure, we could. Okay, want to do that? Yeah, okay.
So we, in the 6th grade, we had a Geography Bee earlier this year. We're going to give certificates to each of the class winners. And the first is Samantha Edwards. Lauren Lacoste. Kylie Chamberlain. Russell Leonard. Benjamin Reardon.
Hi, Mom.
This is Ben.
Okay, that's Ben. Hi, Ben.
Jeremy Cloutier.
Hey, Russell.
And Brian Regan.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Geography B winners. So we have one last certificate that we want to hand out, or I want to hand out. But before we do that, you guys ready for summer? Teachers, are you ready for summer? Collectively, I think they're a little louder. So, 6th grade coming in, we're nervous, right? Yeah, oh please, you were nervous. You were nervous coming in. We had move-up day. You came in on our first day of school, didn't know where you were going, what you were doing. Feel okay now? You're confident middle schoolers? Those of you who don't know where you're going now, I don't know what to tell you. Next year, you will be 7th graders. Please remember, coming in 6th grade and being nervous, anxious, not knowing the building, not knowing where you are, not knowing who your teachers are. We have a move-up day, but there's a whole summer in between, and sometimes kiddos forget. You forgot. We need to help each other. We are a school community. And now that you guys are pros, remember that when the future 6th graders come up. What did I tell you when you guys came to middle school? With more freedoms comes what? Thank God you remembered that. So, in 7th grade, you will be allowed more freedoms because there is an expectation of more maturity. As you grow, you will have more freedoms, you will have more responsibilities. So the expectation going forward is that you're going to be representative of the Tiger expectations. Keep that in mind as you learn and grow. So, before I do give these last awards, there are some people up here that need to be thanked. Who are they? Ooh, this was good. For those of you that were here for 7th grade, they didn't mention you at all. So, yes, can we have a round of applause for your teachers and your parents? Okay, round of applause includes hands, not feet. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the people sitting up in front of you have a great deal to do with your education. They are great assets to you, great resources. Make sure that you are tapping into them on a regular basis throughout your education and throughout your life. So, I know you guys are ready for summer vacation. I know our teachers are ready for summer vacation. The parents, I'm not so sure about, because come August, they're ready to give us back. So we will see you all in August for the first day of school. But in the meantime, those of you who love school so much, we're here every single day. So obviously, if I read your name and you're not here, you're not getting an award. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you that were here every single day. So please hold your applause until the end. And those recipients, please come forward. Kylie Chamberlain, Ireland Curran, Justin Damaris, Logan Dumont, Carter Jazokis, Eliana Pacheco. Congratulations. Ireland. Big first anyway. Congratulations. Kylie. Congratulations. Where are you, Carter? There you go. Congratulations. Justin. There you are. Congratulations. You are not Logan, you are Eliana. Congratulations. And Logan. Congratulations. Thank you. Where are we going? Back to class? One block? Okay. Thank you all for your respectful behavior during our assembly. Thank you, parents, for joining us. And thank you, teachers, for all of your hard work throughout the school year. Are we ready to go? Yeah. Okay. Whoop. Sit down. You got to wait for your teachers. They're still in charge. Thank you all.